ご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to yet another season of OJ-FWA Fight TV. This is Johnny Walters here, welcoming you all once again to the second season on bbctv.com, and so far the relationship betwixt ourselves and bbctv.com has been pretty good. So, without further ado, let's get to our inaugural match. The ever exciting, and I know I say that many times, but I really do mean it, the ever exciting Yubari. Yubari, as under her name tag there, it says that she is still the World Tag Team Women's Champion, along with Mary Regan, of course. And now that's a belt we haven't seen defended in a very long time. However, it is certainly not going to be too much longer. There's an edict coming down from the head office in Kofu, and that belt will be defended pretty soon. Of course, the contenders are pretty scarce at this moment. There's not a slew of tag teams here in OJ-FWA, but we'll find some. And now, ladies and gentlemen, her opponent here, the Mute Technician, looking uncharacteristically energetic today, Sasori. And as I've mentioned before, Sasori is indeed mute, meaning she cannot speak, she cannot talk. The reasons for this, whether they be medical or psychological, who the hell knows? All I know is she's a hell of a kid, a hell of an athlete, and a damn fine wrestler. Both of these women trained by OJ-FWA co-founder Reiko Hikawa. What I shouldn't have to tell you is going through quite a bit of stress here. And here we go, Sasori going right away. Striking away at Yubari, taking her down with that neck breaker. Now going to work on the arm. The arm, of course, is a part of the body that Yubari herself likes to go after. But Sasori certainly is efficient in that. Proficient, even. Sasori going back to that arm. Trying to dislocate it. Right at the shoulder. Yubari trying to take Sasori right out of her game there with those shots, and a beautiful Enzurigiri. Yubari going to the behind. And a beautiful suplex with a pin. Oh, a little too close to the ropes. Sasori fighting back. Sasori with a big old school atomic drop, taking Yubari right down. The shock traveling right up her spine. Looks like Sasori's trying to go for her favorite pile driver here, but Yubari says it's way too early for that one. Sasori has finished quite a few matches with that pile driver. Now, it's Yubari's turn to be in control. Wrapping her legs around the throat of her opponent. And again, knocking her on the top of that skull with that hard elbow. There's not a lot of skin between Yubari's elbow and her opponent's skull. And oh, what a vicious clothesline from Sasori, taking down Yubari. And again, Sasori going right to that arm. Sasori is really on her game, especially with that beautiful DDT. And again, Sasori going right for that arm. I guess she feels that she sees a weakness here. Sasori to the behind. Oh! Taking out Yubari. Taking out her leg there. Wonder if that's going to come into play at some point. And another DDT. Dropping her opponent to her skull. Arching that back with that surfboard stretch. Sasori letting go. Perhaps feeling that her opponent would be... Oh, wait a minute. Yubari popping right up, but that does not last too long as Sasori goes right back to that arm. And continues the attack and rolls her through to an armbar. A move that Yubari is certainly well acquainted with. Sasori maintaining the attack here. Beautiful, slick drop toe hold onto her opponent. Dropping the knees to the lower back and the stomps. Yubari trying to get out of it, and oh, what a beautiful release German suplex that was. Characteristic of Yubari. Yubari now has some momentum. And another hard elbow to the top of the skull there. Sasori now with a nice gut-wrench suplex. Sasori has some really solid fundamentals here. Sasori much more aggressive than we've seen of her in the past. Wait a minute, Sasori going for the first cover of the match. Referee Tommy Thompson counts 1, 2, and no! Yubari kicks out. Sasori looking a little bit frustrated there, going for that backbreaker. What's Sasori doing here? Slowly making her way to that corner. Whatever she was thought of doing, she certainly gave up on it, and Yubari takes advantage of that discombobulation there. Yubari. And a beautiful, beautiful maneuver that ends in that drop, leg drop, I guess I should say. I almost said drop kick, pardon me. Yubari going back to focusing on that head area. And again. Sasori's got to have one monster headache after all of those. Yubari taking her opponent to the center of the ring. Smartly so. Going for the pin. Tommy Thompson counts 1, 2, and no! Sasori kicks out. That's not it for her yet. Ducks under that clothesline and is able to nail another German suplex. Dragging her opponent again to the corner of the ring. Tommy Thompson, 1, 2, and no! Sasori still kicks out. And Yubari again with that German suplex. Good God! Yubari looks like she's trying to go for that arm again, but I don't know. I don't know if she even needs to do that. Sasori looks plenty out of it right about now. And we have the cover here. Referee Tom Thompson, 1, 2, and whoa! Oh no! Sasori's got, whoa, what a beautiful jumping elbow smash. Sasori's got a lot more guts than we gave her credit for, I think. We were always impressed with her fundamentals, but now she's showing some real fire. Yubari. Oh! What a vicious slap. A chop, discombobulating Sasori. I think right now she's about out on her feet. Yeah, I think so. Yubari sees it too. And Yubari going for the pin. Will this be it? 1, 2, and 3. She does indeed get it. Your winner, Yubari. And what a great first match for the second season of OJ-FWA Fight TV. Yubari looking like she was about to go for the tree of oh no, as I like to call it. But unfortunately, she saw that her opponent there, and they are good friends, by the way. She saw that her opponent was way out of it, and so showed a bit of mercy. And we see some more of this sportsmanship and mutual respect right here. Yubari shaking the hands of her fallen opponent, Sasori. Yubari is your victor. Ah, remember the good old days? Advertisements of t-shirts that didn't exist? Well, now it does! Go to sports.geocities.jp/OJFWA Wrestling. Click on the shop button and take a look at all our merchandise, such as t-shirts, shot glasses, and more. The OJ-FWA shop in conjunction with Pete and Chris Amusements.
man. I did it.
Ladies and gentlemen, finally, we have an answer to the Park Challenge made last season. And as you can see, Park certainly is ready to prove that she has healed up from her injuries. Ladies and gentlemen, this challenge was made by one Jesely Santiago of Chicago. And instead of myself telling you about her, well, why don't we let her tell her own story? And those were the words from Miss Jesely Santiago. And here is the champion herself, the FWA North American champion. This is the last belt to retain the FWA name in and of itself, rather than being OJ-FWA. There are imitators, there are duplicators out there, but there is only one champion to represent OJ-FWA in the North Americas, and that is Miss So Young Park. Of course, as you might notice, this match is taking place in a different auditorium than the last one. This one taking place in, I believe, if I'm not, let me grab my notes here. Oh, wait a minute! Maybe to hell with my notes. What a chop taking Miss Santiago down, and Park is keeping her down. What a bunch of vicious shots by the Green Giant of OJ-FWA. Oh, and what a power slam. Good God, a flurry of punches to the defenseless Miss Santiago. Park effortlessly lifting up her opponent, only to send her crashing down. Probably stupidly, she gets back up. As she said, she is an aspiring wrestler. Ooh! But who knows what what's going on right now, what that'll do to her aspirations. Ooh! Many pro wrestlers quit under less stress than a So-Young Park match. However, you got to give this kid guts. She certainly is fighting back. The 24-year-old kid, Jesselie Santiago. However, Park regains that control and again hits that beautiful power slam. That back must be screaming by now. Wait a minute. We got her walking the Bart powerbomb already. Wait a minute, lifting her back up. What's this? We've got a second walk in the park and down. Right onto that hard mat. Wait a minute, what's going on here? She could barely stand of her own volition. Park dragging her effortlessly to the center of the ring, and this may be the number 3. The final one, sending her opponent down. And Park finally goes for the mercy pin here. Referee Tommy Thompson counts to 3. Your winner and still FWA North American Champion, So-Young Park. Gotta give that kid credit, that Miss Santiago. She certainly did give her best effort, but her best effort is certainly not enough for the big green powerhouse that is So-Young Park. Wait a minute. Here's Park again, picking her opponent up all over again. Sending her to the corner. Wait a minute, what's this? Park sending her opponent over that top rope by the announce table. Wait a minute. What's happening here? What is Park putting her prone opponent on that table? Park climbing the table herself. Wait a minute. No, not another one. No! Another walk in the park powerbomb for this youngster. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't think you can make a more emphatic statement of your health than what Park just made right there. So-Young Park, your winner.
ご覧のスポンサーの提供で